Namaskar. Today we are going to discuss a very intricate relationship that exists between the person who's known as the Guru and sadhana and siddhi. These are not English terms, so let me explain. Of course, guru is very much part of English today. You would find it in most dictionaries, and it is considered part of English language. But however, let me just explain through today's discussion what would be the role of the guru in terms of the sadhana. Sadhana, as we have been discussing, is the path of developing a daily routine, a daily practice, in order so that we can be deeply committed to a path that we are following. So, Karma Yoga for 21st century is the path, and this Fit for Life program is a sadhana paddhati, or a process of remaining in deep commitment through practice. And uh, we have been discussing last couple of days about the concept of siddhi. Siddhi, which means kind of success or enlightenment in certain terms, gaining a certain qualification on a certain aspect, reaching a certain level or a standard is what is called gaining the siddhi or siddhi labh karna in traditional Indian languages. So siddhi is what you are working. When you are doing sadhana, you are trying to attain a siddhi through the sadhana, through deep committed practice. Your objective is to attain the siddhi. Means, as we have discussed before this, that you will reach a certain state where you have imbibed that quality within yourself, so that automatically when that quality gets expressed through you, your actions will not have flaws, will not have defects. So if you are playing the drums or playing the guitar, and you are doing the sadhana in that, then you would be, through your sadhana, through your deep committed practice, you would be reaching a stage where whenever you pick up the guitar and you strum, what comes out is perfect music, which is an integration of the good, the true, and the beautiful being expressed through the tune, the vibrations and the sounds that emanate from that guitar. So that's what we call siddhi. It will be said that you have attained siddhi in terms of playing the guitar. In the same way, enlightenment, as I have mentioned, is when you are doing the sadhana about living this life, about just, you know, experiencing life itself. So when you do the sadhana of that, which is really the sadhana of the operating system on which, as I have discussed earlier, on which all the other learnings are kind of running as apps. So the sadhana of the operating system also, there is the role of the guru. Just like for guitar learning, you would have taken the help of a teacher or a guru. It may be just an online course, but that online course could be the guru. Guru as in the teacher or the expert who's showing you the way, who's teaching you the techniques, who's giving you the wisdom. So that's the role of the guru. In terms of this training of this operating system, which is what the Karma Yoga for 21st century Fit for Life program is also about. It's about really the art, the science, and the ethics of living life itself. Now, when you are doing the sadhana of this, then also you need a guru. Now, the guru need not be just me or he or she or someone else, but today we are going to discuss who is the guru. What is the gurutva or the quality of the guru that you should look for. So, in order to explain this, I will also have to allude to the entire problem of the education system that has kind of beset the world today. And as I describe this, I would like to really share with you the fact that I am saying this not just by reading or listening and all that. This particular thing that I'm saying about the education system comes from a very deep experiential survey and study, personal experience and study of the education system as it exists, especially in India, especially in rural India, as well as urban India, and as well in other parts of the world. have personally gone, spent time with these education systems and really understood what is working, what is not working, etc. And one of the things that came out very glaringly was the lack of the sadhana aspect in the education system. Earlier, the education system in India especially was based on a system which was called Siksha Diksha, which was more education. But now it is got converted into what is called Padhai Likhai or Padashuno, which really means academics, or scholarship. So education has kind of been hijacked into scholarship or academics. So the Siksha Diksha, which really was dependent on the guru and the teacher, guru and the Sishya relationship or the teacher-student relationship, that has kind of eroded. The relationship was the primary thing, and that relationship was a life-based relationship. It was not an institution or a campus-based relationship. It was the guru and the Sishya, the teacher and the student would share the life together along with other guru bhais, which means or guru, your co-students, your colleagues, your batchmates, so to say, as we say. So they would live together and live with the guru, with the teacher, which was called the Gurukul, and there were hundreds and thousands of such micro learning spaces or learning institutions or learning opportunities that were there, learning facilities that were part of the entire society. That has kind of got eroded in the last 150, 200 years. And even in India, which once used to boast of the best education system in the whole world, has got eroded into this system where academics and scholarship has kind of hijacked the process of education. So as that has happened, what has also got eroded is this whole issue of the relationship between the guru and the Sishya, the teacher and the student, especially when it comes to the training of the operating system is concerned. Now, when I say operating system, I also mean what I mean really is life skills. How I deal with the art and science and ethics of living life itself. So, in that realm, in that domain, when we focus on that, I'm now trying to get to the main point for today's satsang, which is what is the relationship between sadhana, attaining the siddhi, and the guru and the Sishya relationship. So what should that relationship be like? Now in order to describe this, I'll really give you an example, and this is a real life example from our Gunakul, where one day it so happened that a few of the children just asked me, Mahacharya ji, who is your guru? And of course, the answer, the real answer to this is very deep, and I will share different answers to the same question at a different time on different days, because it's indeed that I've been inspired by phenomenal thought leaders and phenomenal gurus, and who I'm not even beginning to name, because they are such great that it cannot be just done in this one session like this. But through this whole program, you will get to know slowly, one by one. I do kind of mention these inspirational names every once in a while. But today I'm going to talk about what happened, that particular incident. So these children were asking me, who's your guru? So I told them, okay, let me come on, hop into the car and I'll take you and show you, I'll help you to meet my guru. So they hopped into the car and we started off, and everyone thought that here we are. The kids were very excited. They thought that I'm taking them to meet my guru. So then we went a little distance and then we stopped at the gas station. At the petrol, we call them the petrol pump here in India. The gas station where we fill in gas in our car very most often. So I stopped there, and typically in India and in most other places also, but more so in India, I see that every gas station has a puncture repair shop also attached with the gas station. So there is a puncture repair shop, and this particular gas station had this small shack kind of a puncture repair shop, and the name, it was branded, so it was called Puncture Man, Puncture Repair Shop. And the couple of guys who actually do the work there, these young fellows, they were quite friendly to me, because whenever my vehicle would have a puncture, I would stop by there, and these guys would, as they would repair, I would speak to them, and they had become more like friends. So I stopped there and very dramatically pointed out to the kids that, see, there you see that image of the puncture man? That's my guru. And those guys you see repairing the puncture, they are my guru brethren. They are my brothers from my guru's lineage. Although I must tell you that in Kolkata especially, most of the puncture repair shops are manned by people who follow Islam as their religion. So it's not a question of Islam or Christianity or Hinduism or Buddhism, which religion people follow. When you're choosing your guru, it doesn't really matter which religion they follow. But I'm talking about a certain different quality within the guru so the children ask me, what is there? Acharya, what is this, that this particular icon, this funny icon you're showing as your guru? What is great about this icon, and what's great about those guys? No one even, cares about them, kind of. So I told them, well, look at them. Every time when our car stops because there is a puncture, then we are just kind of at a dead stop. We don't know what to do, where to go. We cannot reach the destination. We are stuck. And that's the time when these guys actually take the tire out, and they are looking for that hole from where the air is kind of coming out. They are not saying, well, most of the tire is fine, 99% of the tire is all fine, come on, go. They are spending time to really find out, ferret out that one hole, small hole through which the air is leaking. So they are spending their entire day, entire time, just tire after tire, to find out the leak from that small hole. And that's finding out the defect and repairing it so that the tire can again hold the air and take us to our destination. And I said, that's really the role of a guru. That's what I see my role as when I'm trying to be a guru. So it's not a question of just winning friends and influencing people by trying to please them, by talking about appreciating whatever is good in them. But the role of the guru, and especially in the guru-shishya relationship, is the hard work, a very difficult work. You try to be that puncture repair guy for one day, and you will see how hard and difficult it is. It's not easy to do that job day in and day out. In the same way, the job of the guru in trying to find out the defect in your shishya is not easy. And it's not a question. The shishya can sometimes find out the defect in the guru and point out to the guru in the most appropriate manner. The finding out and pointing out the defect and repairing it in the appropriate manner is very important. The guru needs to do that, needs to learn the techniques for doing that. Now, if the shishya points out to the guru, then for that moment, the shishya has become the guru. And very rightly so, no problem in that. So the guru is not a person, not a label on one person's head. It's a quality being expressed through any person. And that quality is that of finding out the defect, ferreting it out, and helping repair that. So that's really what I wanted to highlight today in this satsang. That only and only if we do this, if the guru-shishya relationship is based on this particular ethos, only then the sadhana can be successful, can take us towards siddhi. Only then we will attain siddhi if we have the proximity, if we have the grace, the good luck to be in the proximity of a guru who is ready to take on the role of the puncture man. That's all for today, folks. Hope you have a great day. Take it easy and take care. Namaskar.